Howdy folks, Isolation Sessions number 3 with Vince and Rose. We're going to do some Pearl Jam today. The reason we're going to do Pearl Jam is I was supposed to be at the concert tonight in Quebec. It was cancelled for good reason, but unfortunately it sucks, but here we are. So we're going to do this tune today. I am going to say ahead of time that it's in open G. The recorded version of this, if you've looked anywhere else, is in open G, but the E string is tuned up to a G as well. Puts a lot of strain on the guitar, pops strings a lot. It's a bit of a hassle, and I don't use that tuning at all anywhere else. So I've created this version for open G because I play in open G a lot, and it kind of fits with the repertoire. And when I play it live, I just kind of can roll into it without having to mess around and put strain on poor Rose here. She hates that. So I'm going to do a version, inverted some chords, a little bit different. Fills out some of the sections, a little bit of solo in there too, so stick around. This is a quick version. I'll try to get all the pieces in, then we'll get close and show you what's going on. All right, here we go. Long, listless, breakfast table in otherwise empty. Young girl, violence, center of her own attention. Mother reads aloud, child tries to understand it, tries to make her proud. The shades go down, it's in her head, painted room, can't deny something's wrong. Shades go down. Rough version, kind of get this chair out of my way, but gives you all the parts and what we're trying to do there. So let me break it down for you a little more. So like I said, we're in open G. The song is played by the one guitar up here typically, but because we've inverted the chords, we can play this very simple formation to get this all, which I'll show you in a minute. So, but first of all, the tuning. So the E string is tuned down to a D. So these two should match. And the A string is tuned down to a G. So it's almost like you tune one down, get them to match, right? Everything else, the rest of the strings are the same until you get to the high E, which becomes a D. You tune that down, get yourself open G. And then you got a great, you've got a great instrument for doing other things. I can't find any bottles here. Oh, look at this. Sanitizer slow solo. That doesn't work so good, does it? Maybe that'll be another video down the road. But yeah, so what you want to do here is get in that tuning. And the first opening of this song is, which is no hands. Look, ma, no hands. And then you're going to kind of roll into this position here. So this is like playing a D7 chord without the ring finger. So you're basically on the G string on the 2nd fret and the B string on the 1st fret. And you're going to slide 2 frets. whole, most of the song is just that. Or some people go, either way, it's all in there. Both guitars are kind of doing different things, so they both fit. You can substitute in that missing, it's not missing, but the note of the low end that is the G that is tuned up by just kind of hitting that if you want on the 5th fret on the E string. And the strums. Kind of an open feel thing, but so if you find that, those are the first intro and most of the song, to be honest. And then the other section is it's like playing an A7 chord, but you're going to move your ring finger up 1 fret. So it's all strings are open with the exception of the D string on the 2nd fret and the B string on the 3rd fret. And you're going to go down 1 fret. And that's it. So, and you rock that out, all strings open if you want. And then the other section is the which is basically the E string, hitting it with your pinky on the 5th fret, 4th fret, and then go back to your ring finger, same thing you did before. So instead of going, you substitute. And then before the bridge, he's got that open in the shot, so it's an open G chord, which is essentially all strings open in this case. And then you're going to go 5th fret on the A string and the 3rd fret on the B string. Something like that. And then back to this. She holds her hand, it holds her down. She will rise above. Then you're kind of free. So that's sort of the song, with the exception of a little bit at the end that I will do at the end. But you can start to hear that solo do things like, and you know, kind of little notes like that. It's in there, but it's bent notes and it's electric, so it's not quite the same, but you can really get a lot of interesting grooves and feels in this. So if you were to go like 12 to 14 and hammer, and then you hammer 7 to 9, and then just hit 8 on the B string while you're kind of playing, right? Because you can, this thing's like wide open, right? Or you can take the octave and do it down here, which would be the 3rd 5 on the B string and right off. So this one would be 3 5 open, 2 4 open on the, so that's the B string, and on the G string, and then you hit on the D string on the 5th fret. So there'll be no, you can do all kinds of stuff. Try to find the solo in the groove, but it is in there, and it gives you an opportunity, because this is open, to do some fun stuff in the middle. So when I play this live, I just kind of, I try to hit those, and then I kind of jam it out a little while, right? If people are enjoying it and you know, they're into it, you just kind of keep it a little longer, and you kind of fool around with the chords, pick some notes in there, and have some fun. So the ending is that, that's just that little bit here, so that's on the D string on the 2nd to 3rd. Now you can hit all the strings open, or you can, what I would recommend, you kind of start, and it gets quieter as you get to the end. Shades go down. That's it. Thank you very much. Stay safe out there, folks. We'll see you tomorrow. Ciao.